Hi, we are Mystically Curious, a podcast about the mysterious, the mundane, and stuff that's just a bit weird. You may call me Kay.
And you may call me Grim. And we are so excited for our launch on March 1st. We will be releasing 3 initial episodes. The first, which will be an official introduction to our podcast, covering, our goals, our path, so to speak. Then we will be releasing an episode on my specific path, heathenry, as well as Kay's path, which we'll talk about kind of how she's built her own path, coming from some Christian roots, sprinkled in a little occultism, a little ritual here and there, and kind of made it her own.
Yeah, so to show some of the areas we're planning on covering, Grim and I both went through our list of episode ideas and picked out our top 5. So Grim, why don't you talk about the episodes that you're really excited to cover?
Sure. The 5 that I picked were, first one was our morality episode, just because there's so many cultures that differ from the overall morality of our country that I think are just as valid and worth mentioning. The next one is misunderstood myths. It's actually going to be a series of episodes where we're really excited to kind of break down misunderstood stories such as like Medusa, Persephone, and really talk about the roots there and how a lot of the meanings have been lost. We're going to do an episode on recreational and non-recreational drugs and witchcraft. We're going to talk a little bit in an episode about Reconstruction religions, and we're going to have a few segments on media breakdowns where we talk about some of the witchy media like practical magic and really take a closer look at it. Alright, Kay, how about your 5?
So the 5 that I think I'm most excited about are the episode that we're going to do on devotion and working with deities or spirits in devotional practice. I'm also really excited to talk about some different sacred texts, including the grimoires that I personally work from, as well as others that maybe I haven't read before or read about before. I'm also looking forward to talking about Charms and Talismans 101, kind of doing an introductory episode, something more practical, how people can actually start using these and implementing them in their own practice. I'm also excited about our episode on afterlife retirement plans. So that's going to be very research heavy, but I'm excited to do it because I am a nerd. I am also really looking forward to, this is another series on divination. So not just talking about, the divination practices most people are familiar with.
Like tarot.
Yeah, like tarot or even like pendulum or Ouija, but also, some weirder, less common ones that maybe aren't practiced widely.
Are you pregnant? Eat an apple.
Or, oh yeah, even I wasn't even thinking about folk traditions, but...
Oh, we're going there.
Oh yeah, I'm really excited for all of the different avenues to explore that. So we're also briefly going to touch on some of our goals for the podcast. We want to start participating more in both online and offline communities, including pagan pride events.
And we are going to be holding some of our own events, some meetup groups. We're going to start with a launch party on March 1st, which we're very excited to kind of celebrate this, important thing for both Kay and me with friends and family and hopefully some of our local community. So if you would like more information about this party and the podcast in general, or to send us topics you want us to research, you can email us at mysticallycurious@gmail.com, and that's spelled exactly like the name of the podcast. And you can find us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as the MC Pod. That's the letter M and the letter C Pod. If you comment on our post announcing this trailer on any of our social medias, let us know which topic we mentioned that you're most excited for. And if none of them excite you, tell us what does. We really want to hear your feedback.
Yeah, and we really appreciate you for taking the time to listen to this short trailer. We're really, really looking forward to talking to you guys on our socials and building that community that we want to see. So we hope you'll follow us and listen in on March 1st.